I was 7 years old and running for my life. I ducked into the men's bathroom, opened a stall door, and hid on a toilet seat. She can't get me in here. The scene, a children's talent competition at our Thai temple. I was supposed to sing a simple patriotic Thai song called Ne Nam Mi Pla. This means in the water you'll find fish. However, that summer, a masterpiece on MTV had moved me. In the first half of the video, a woman walks around backstage reminiscing about a time her mother encouraged her to perform in a talent show. In the second half, she emerges in a sparkling white sequins gown. Her makeup is perfect. She looks over at her mother who's waiting in the wings, and during the final grand note, they embrace in triumph. This song was the greatest love of all, and this woman, my goddess, Whitney Houston. Yes. Now, like any young boy growing up in the 80s, I sang the greatest love of all around the house constantly. One fateful day, my mother took notice. Oh, what song is that? It's called The Greatest Love of All. That is the perfect song for the competition. Forget the fish song. Come to the living room, let's practice. I took a deep breath. I believe maybe the first verse went fine, but then I got to the part where Whitney starts her vocal gymnastics. It did not go well. My usually stoic father put down his newspaper and glared at me. What he doing? Don't worry, Daddy, we just practiced Archie's new song, The Best Love in the World. My sister, who was 10 at the time, ran into the room. Oh my God, why is Archie screaming? I don't think I should sing this song. Mommy, my dad started, this is not the song for him. Somehow my mom managed to look us all three in the eyes at one time. Archie is gonna sing The Best Love in the World. The best love in the world is the best song in the world, and Archie gonna win the competition. My fate was sealed. I practiced The Greatest Love of All for the next 2 weeks. My dad read the newspaper in his room, and my sister started calling me Chinky Houston. Handicapped by her love for me, my mom became the Helen Keller of stage moms. Oh, your voice so beautiful. You win 100%. The day of the talent show arrived. I sat nervously in the audience with my family. Kids got up, read a poem, did Mary Had a Little Lamb. It suddenly occurred to me that nobody else had the humongous task of covering Whitney Houston. The room went from warm to hot in my tuxedo. My eyes instinctively searched for a way out. I bolted and ran to the only safety zone I could think of. Archie? Ash? How silly of me to think she wouldn't enter the men's bathroom. She grabbed me from the toilet seat and dragged me kicking and screaming backstage. She held me in place like a prison guard. The MC called my name. And now Ash Jamjun will sing The Best Love in the World by Whitney Houston. I waited for the music to begin. But for the grand occasion this was supposed to be, my mom forgot one small detail. We had no music. I was gonna sing The Greatest Love of All a cappella. I looked over to my mom for guidance, and all I saw was this. Just sing! Just sing! And that's when Miss Houston saved me. Whitney came through a back door and slowly glided down the aisle in that same white gown from the video. She came up to the stage and took my hand in hers. Let's do this together. And we did. Whitney started, of course, but then I joined in, and soon I was matching her note for note and gesture for gesture. When we were done, the audience erupted into cheers. My dad started a standing ovation, and my sister was shocked and horribly jealous. I looked over to the side, and I could see my mom, and we ran to embrace, just like Whitney did with her mom. Yes. No. Maybe I just didn't even open my mouth. and I burst into tears and ran back towards my mother. I ran to embrace her not with the success of becoming the next Whitney Houston, but with the humiliation of failure. She picked me up, wiped my tears away, and told me everything would be okay. "Mommy, always love you no matter what," she said. Now, my mom and I don't always see eye to eye on my life. She wishes I was a doctor. I'm kind of just a fabulous dream chaser, though. Still, though, she's always waiting in the wings, ready to applaud every success or embrace me when I burst into tears. Thank you.
Yeah. Archie. Archie, give it up.